Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. It seems like forever since the last time I made a video. I took a really long break. I was just out of town with my girls, just trying to enjoy a little bit of like a break. You know, they had a 2-week break, and also my work closes for a winter. We have a winter closure, and we just decided to fly away and enjoy something different. So I am back here, and I want to finish up with my December daily, and I love how this is coming out, but at the same time it is already getting kind of chunky, as you can see, and I don't mind having a little bit of an opening like that, but I just don't want this to end up like this. So I'm going to be very careful and strategic about how I'm going to finish up the rest of my days. So I left off at day number 18, and from the last time that you saw me work on these, I haven't really done much other than just adding a little bit of the journaling inside and on the places that I wanted to journal. And so now we're gonna move right along and work on day number 19. The girls had a little concert at school. They did some, each classroom had a different song, and so it was really fun, and so they all performed as a class group. And so I have some cute pictures from that day. Here's Tessie, here's Emma and her best friend, and here's me and Ariel. And this is a picture that I took after the show of all of them. So I am kind of happy that the next page here is like a full spread, so I can kind of just take both of the pages and add these little pictures. I am using for these the Sugar and Sparkle paper collection, and I'm just going to continue using the same pages here, the same type of paper. I am kind of running out of options because these ones are like big 12 by 12 layouts. That's why I don't like those big layout pages. But look, this one's really cute, so I'm going to use this page here, and I'm just gonna cut a page large enough to create a big background. Okay, so I have that piece, and I actually folded it in half to make sure that this is not going to stick out, so it is a little bit smaller than the original page. And by the way, I do have a tutorial on how I made this mini album. This is the Midori mini album that I did on my 12 days of Christmas series, and it was my day 1 project, so it was really easy to do, and there is a tutorial on that video, so you can check that out. And so yeah, so I'm just gonna place this one on one side, and then I want to close it and have that one, the other side, just stick here just like that. And I don't glue the middle, that way we have a little bit of room here so this page can open flat even if the album gets a little bit chunky. Okay, so I have this super pretty paper doily here. It's pink with gold, and I think it will look super cute in there. So let me put my pictures. Maybe I'll just do this one there and do these little ones kind of layer in there. I went ahead and printed all my pictures, and I kind of separated them per day just so I can remember, but I think I'm getting them all mixed up, and I'm gonna have to do that again, but that's okay. So I think on this side I'm going to do the paper doily and the little pictures, and then here I'm just gonna simply glue this down. And yeah, so let's just do that. I don't like to dwell or overthink too much about you know, decorating the pages. I know that's gonna look nice at the end. You know, there's a lot of different ways of, you know, placing them, and you know, they will all look nice. So don't take too much time just trying to make everything perfect. I think the main point is just getting it on the page and preserving the memories. And I like doing these December dailies and not wait too long. Like right now, we're on the first week of January, no, actually the second week, and I don't want to forget. Like when I printed my pictures, I kind of almost didn't remember what day was what. So I had to look at the date the pictures were taking on my phone, and I had so many pictures already after that, so it was kind of crazy. So yeah, so I'm just gluing these ones down, and I am going to make it really pretty. I also have the program from that day from the concert, so I'm gonna find a way to incorporate that into my book also. And I don't know where I put it, but I had it here earlier, so it's gotta be somewhere. And I think I can use some of these beautiful stickers that I had here since the last time, and those stickers were actually from Joann's. And I am going to place this little circle so I know where my number is gonna go before I start adding too many things into the page. I'm just gonna keep it super simple there and add the number. And I also want to add some of my washi tape just to give it a little bit more of that gold pop. And let me see if I can find the end of this. Here it is. Okay, so make sure I glue this down good. And I think I can put this on the top. Yeah, so I can do the top, and then I can do probably the bottom. Okay, maybe I'll just do the bottom here. Yeah, I think that looks better. And I am going to cut this smaller right there, and this one I want to make it a little bit smaller there too. So yeah, so I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday break. I know a lot of people were probably out of town. I wasn't really doing a lot of I wasn't really posting a lot of videos, and I don't think a lot of the people that I follow were actually posting videos as well. So I think it was that just means that everybody was busy enjoying time with their family, which is really, really important also. And so let's see, maybe I'll do another little but leafy in there. And so now I'm just going to find the number 19. So I see a number 1 in here, and I've been running out of number 1s, and they just continue to appear. I don't know, I might need, I think, see, here's another one in there. And then I need number 9. And I have so many of these stickers because I basically bought them for the numbers. And now I have all these alphas, that I might have to use some way. Okay, so here's the number 19. Super simple, a really quick layout. Just trying to get it done. I will hate to not finish my December daily. Okay, so here's 19, and there you go. So for this one, I'm not really going to do a lot of journaling. Maybe I'll do something little in there, but I think the pictures kind of speak for themselves. Maybe I'll do this XO because I just want to do it, make it super fun. And so do something like that. Okay, so the next day, day number 20, I'm actually going to use some alphas for this day instead of numbers. I'm just gonna glue this over here. I'm going to start with T and just go down like that. Okay, so here is the numbers or the letters. And then I'm going to just add the picture. I only have one picture for this day, and so I'm just gonna simply back this up on some of the scrap pieces from the previous page, and I'm gonna glue this down here, and I want to keep this page very simple, but I do want to make this into a little pocket so we can add a little bit of like journaling in there. So I'm just gonna add the glue on the sides like this. So now I'm just gonna add this right here, and I am going to use just another little piece of my scraps and make sure that it fits into this little pocket. And to make it look more like a tag, I'm just going to simply round the corners and just make it look a little bit more finished, just like that. And then I'm going to punch a hole. So I'm just gonna grab my little punch here, and I'm just gonna set that up to 1/2 inch and just kind of make a hole here on the center. And I'm gonna use some of this trim that I was using before just to keep it all consistent. And I'm just gonna pass this through here, and this is just gonna be a cute little place to add the journaling for that day, just like that. And I will add the journaling later on, so maybe this is a little bit too big, so I'm going to just trim it. There you go. Whoops. Okay, so then we have this little tag that will go in there, and then we can journal in there, and we're ready to move on to the next day. See, quick and simple. Okay, so for the next day, day number 21, I want to make a little pocket here. So I cut this little piece of paper. Now this paper is actually from my scraps as well. I always try to use my scraps as much as I can. And I was thinking that in the pocket or on the front of the pocket, I could put these little pictures here. So I am going to glue the pocket down here and try to center it on the page. I did cut this a little bit smaller than the page itself, so it's not sticking out, just like that. And so now I'm just going to add the pictures, but I think first I'm going to maybe look where I'm going to put the bubble for this day, because I want to make sure that I have the place set up first. So maybe I'll do something higher up like that. And so I'm just gonna glue half of this little piece down here, and make sure you don't glue your pocket down. And then I'm just gonna glue the circle in here, and I am going to come back and do the numbers because I think I don't have any twos. I probably run out of. So then I'm going to glue these little pictures now. So I'm just gonna add this one here, and I love how the gingerbread house turned out. We really had a lot of fun making it. So we're gonna do this right there. And then also that day, Ariel was playing the piano. She was learning how to do the Moana song. Actually, no, she knew how to do the Moana song, and then she showed me how to do it. So I've learned how to play the Moana song on the piano. So I'm just gonna round the corners of this picture actually, and then I'm gonna use this little piece of my scraps and make sure it fits in my pocket. And I'm also going to round the corners on this piece, and I am going to do the picture here. I think it'll be fun to have the picture come in and out, and then we can journal on the back about this picture and this whole day, just so it looks a little bit different than the other pages. So I'm gonna place this right here, just like that, and then maybe I can add some of my cute hearts just to make it look a little bit more cutesy, something like that. And that can go right back in there and kind of go under this flower. And I think I like how that looks. It's simple, but it's cute. Let me just do maybe one of these other ones right here. All right, so we are done. I will come back with that number, and now we can do day number 22. So the next day, we had my niece over and we went out to the mall, and this was actually 2 days. So I'm just gonna do them all together. They were playing video games and they were dancing here playing Wii, and so yeah, so it was a really fun day. So I think I'm just going to maybe do one picture on one side and then these two on the other side. Okay, something like that. And so let's play around with our doilies. And so this page is kind of busy, so maybe I can do the white doily and maybe add the picture there if it's not. Yeah, I think it gives it a pretty frame. You can see a little bit of the doily. So let's just go ahead and glue this down just like that. Like I said, quick and simple. And I'm going to trim this picture a little bit so we can see the paper doily a little bit more. So I am just gonna cut right there, and I think that looks a little bit better. So I'm just gonna add the glue and add this whole thing down, and then I'm going to glue the sides of the doily as well, so it's not coming out like that. And so let's just place this down here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. And the next one is these two, and I do want to journal on this page. I just can't believe how big they're getting, and they all look so big. And so yeah, so definitely I want to journal about this today and how fast they're growing. Yeah, so let me see if I can use this little piece of my scraps in here, if it doesn't look too busy with the next page. I do like the fact that it is smaller, so you see a little bit of the white frame, and then maybe we can just do something like this, and we can add the journaling on the inside. So let's do that. So I'm just gonna glue on the top and the bottom, and these are days 22 and 23. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So now we only glue the top and the bottom to have this opening, so we can go ahead and add the journaling in there. And so I'm gonna move this over here so I can have, actually I will put the number somewhere. Okay, let's do this first. Otherwise I don't know where we're gonna put it. So let's go ahead and put this together just like that. Okay, so I think we're gonna do this on the top, right up there. Okay, and then we can still access the pockets for the journaling. And now we can glue these two pictures just like that. Okay, so like I said, quick and simple. That is my my goal today. Just get this done as fast as I can. Alrighty, so we're gonna put this one right here. It was such a rainy day when we went to the mall, but they have like a beautiful outdoors, and so it looks so cold on that picture. So yeah, I'm going to add, I really wanted to add these little circles here, but I don't know if they will look good with this layout, but I think they'll be so cute if we like put it somewhere here. I mean, I can always take it out if I don't like it, and I like it, I just think it's too busy, so maybe not. Never mind. Okay, I tried. So what I do want to do is just add these little hearts that we have, You know, we might as well use the hearts. They're so cute. So there you go. So we're gonna have it, yeah, done. That is all we're gonna do for that page. And now we are in today's 23 and 24, no, 24 and 25, which is great because I did want it a full page for each one of these days. Now I do have a lot of pictures from the 24 and the 25th because it was Christmas Eve, so we had a little party here in the house, and then Christmas Day we had a party on my friend's house. And I do usually do a whole album just for Christmas, so I only printed these little pictures for my December daily, and I will do the other pictures on my mini album. So let me just get one of these little doilies because I love this color pink, and I don't think I've been using it enough in here. So I think I'm going to do this picture there, and I am going to just leave the white background for this because I love how that looks. So you do want to make these pages a little bit extra special. So I'm going to cut some of these cutouts, like I want the Santa and the top piece there. So this is kind of tricky, so I'm just gonna separate these pieces first, like that. And now I can cut this here. And there's even a cute little journaling tag, so I think I'll use it as well. So we'll see where we can put it, but I do like this piece. And Santa, of course, gotta go in there. And then we have the Merry Christmas. I think I can cut it like that, and just like so. All right, so I'm going to put this away. I don't think I'll be using that. Now I do want to back some of these pieces on my gold cardstock, so I'm sorry about the glare. It's probably a lot. So I'm just gonna back these up and then have a little gold frame around it. So I'm just gonna put this close to the corner like so, and then we're going to trim this piece just like that. So sorry about the glare. Okay, so then we'll do this here. Okay, so we have that, and then I'll do the same for this piece. Okay, so I'm going to place this piece here in the center, kind of like a centerpiece. And I am going to put it at an angle, so just something cute like that. And then here I want to use that paper doily, and of course the picture. How cute are they? We had my nephew here. He is so tall, oh my goodness. So then I'm gonna add this doily there and this picture, and put this down. They're so cute. I can't believe how big they are. I wonder if I should just glue this down here, or maybe not. Think about it. Okay, so no. And so now I'm just gonna add this little gold trim up on the top right there, and this will just be placed for journaling, and I'll just do journaling on the page. And I will add the number 24 somewhere in here, so maybe we'll put that one on this corner. I'm just gonna get the space ready, and I can come back and just add my stickers, my numbers, and here you go. And we'll put this one too. Okay, and now we're gonna work on the last day, which is the actual day of Christmas. So the Merry Christmas card, I think I'm gonna put it like this because it won't fit, but that's okay. I do want it to be on this whole spread. And I do have Merry Christmas over here somewhere, so put this one like that. But I do want to make this piece into a pocket to add the journaling in there. So we will just do glue on the sides, here and here, and on the bottom. And okay, so now let's just go ahead and place this down. And I probably won't put 25 on this one. I will just keep it as Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now we have that, and then we have the pocket. And oh, look at that. Now we can add this little piece in here. I might need a bigger journaling area, but I'll leave that one in there for now. And so now we have a couple of pictures to add on to this day. And let me see how we can do that. Of course, I want these to be the main picture, so maybe that one on the top, this one down here. I do have little Santa who I want to add, and I'm trying to think if I should put Santa as a pocket, maybe, or as a tuck spot, or maybe I can just cut around them and just use them as a little, like a little embellishment sticker type of thing. So I'm just gonna fussy cut them around, something quick and simple, kind of like the cover, right? We have Santa on the corner, so we can duplicate that. Okay, so I want to use this piece of paper here to back this up, and I just got these to fit, which is 8.5 by 5. Okay, and then I want to use some of my pom-pom trim also, like I did on the other pages. So something like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my glue, and now I'm just adding the pom-poms here on the edge. Okay, so now I'm going to add my Santa here in the corner. So I'm going to add them as a little corner pocket, just like that, just in case I want to tuck something else in here. And the picture, I do want to back that. I'll just use a paper doily and make my life easy. I think there's 2 on this one. Yeah. And here we go. And also the paper doily gives it that look of, like, I don't know, like snowflake a little bit in a way. So I think that looks super cute. So I'm just gonna glue this down. And let's do this. Day number 25. And like I said, I have a lot of pictures of this day and the 24. So I'm just gonna do 1 pictures of all of the friends here together, and I'm going to print all my other pictures that we have with, you know, the rest of the family to the different places that we went, and just have 1 big album for that. And now my little Elfies, I think they can probably go into the pockets, maybe as a little tag. So I'm just gonna find some pieces here of scraps. Maybe not this one because it looks exactly like the background page. So let me find something else. Maybe, oh, maybe I can do it on this little place that says notes, but if I cut the picture small enough, it can fit in there. So I am going to do that. And we are probably just about done with this December daily. So I am super happy that it's, you know, it's like a goal, you know, that I set for myself, and I'm happy that I did it. I finished it because I did, I think, an October daily, which I still haven't finished yet. But you know, that's okay. For me, Christmas is definitely more important, and this is like a type of project that I definitely want to complete because it is a lot of family memories and traditions that I know we want to look back years from now. So this little piece here, I'm going to tag on this little Santa pocket, and then maybe on the back we can write a little note to the elves, you know, and thank them for coming and visiting every day. So I'm going to add some of this little trim. I love this trim because it looks so Christmassy. So maybe just a little piece here on the top. Oops, my glue is getting super sticky. Alrighty, so we just put this right there, and I think that looks so cute. Oh, I love it. So I am done with my December daily. I love how this turned out. So I'm going to finish up with my journaling and adding some of the numbers that I am missing. And so I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you enjoy this series of me putting together my December daily, and let me know if you did a December daily, if you were able to complete it. And maybe you don't do December daily, maybe you do something different, other like journaling type of projects, or maybe scrapbook layouts. So let me know in the comment section down below how you document your Christmas memories. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with the walkthrough of my project, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.